Hello beautiful people, let's get started. Today I'm going to be using the ColourPop Lovebird palette. I'm starting out by dipping into the shade Side Check. I will be using the shade to frame my entire eyelid, so pretty much I'm focusing it slightly above the crease, in the crease, also creating a wing on the end and the outer corner of the lid. Next, I'm picking up the shade On a Lark, and I will be focusing this on the outer corner of the lid and also in the crease to deepen up this look. Grabbing the shade No Egrets, I'm placing this in the crease, so I'm kind of figuring out the shape I want for the majority of the depth, kind of like a smoky eye kind of look we're going for. So I'm packing it on the lid and I'm kind of raising the area where my crease naturally sits to create this shape and also winging it out at the end. Then with the shade On a Lark, I am going to be going back and creating a smoother transition between that shade and the shade we just placed down, No Egrets. Picking up the pressed glitter Indio, I'm going to apply it very sparsely on the lid, so I'm not packing it on too heavy. I just want to make sure it's on the lid space, but also in a very diffused way. And I'm going back in with the shade No Egrets to kind of blur out the crease area again, blend out that area after I had applied the glitter. For foundation, I'm grabbing my ABH foundation stick in the shade Ebony and applying it all over my face. Grabbing my beauty blender that's damped with water, I'm going to be blending everything out. For contour, I'm applying the usual Fenty Beauty matchsticks in the shade Espresso. And using the side of that same damp beauty blender, I'm blending everything out. And for highlight, y'all know what it is. Fenty Beauty matchsticks in the shade Suede. And put in that same beauty blender to work. With my Kat Von D Beauty Translucent Setting Powder, I'm going to be setting all the areas of my face that I specifically highlighted, so I'm picking it up with the same beauty blender and pressing it into the skin. To set everywhere else on my face, I'll be using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. I like to use a pressing motion when I'm applying this powder. Moving back to the eyes, I'm grabbing my MAC Smolder Eye Kohl and I'll be applying this in the waterline and to the lower lash line. Then I'm grabbing my Kat Von D Beauty Saint and Sinner palette and I'm picking up that black shade named Sabbath. So you can use whatever black eyeshadow you have, but I like to apply a black eyeshadow to my waterline on top of the eye kohl and then I'll use it to smudge it out. Grabbing the shade No Egrets, I'm applying this below the black on the lower lash line and I'm trying to keep it kind of closer to the lash line. I'm not blowing it out too much and I'm also connecting it to the shade on the upper portions of the lid. With my Kat Von D Beauty tattoo liner in the shade Trooper Black, I'm applying a very thin line to the upper lash line to prep for my lashes. Grabbing the shade Rubbish from my Melt Cosmetics Rust Stack, I'm using this to diffuse and blend out the lower lash line. Since it's closer to my skin tone, it's going to add a really nice smooth transition. For blush, I'm using the usual, my ColourPop blush in the shade Parakeet. With my ABH Moonchild Glow Kit, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Pink Heart. I'm wetting my brush first with a setting spray, and then I'll be applying it to all the areas that I want to highlight on my face. So it's going to be the nose, inner tear duct, and brows. Then I'm going to be applying my e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set Spray all over my face. And I'm actually using this setting spray to apply the same highlight to the highest points of my cheek. So I've noticed that when I apply this highlight dry, it kind of takes a lot of blending for the pink to actually show through. It kind of has a white cast, but when you apply it to a damp surface area, the pink really pops. Then to line my lips, y'all know what it is, the same fun size, edible Melt Cosmetics lip liner. And to finish this look off, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Beauty Everlasting Liquid Lip in the shade Hilda. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me create this look. Bless up, and until next time, sending out much peace, love, and enlightenment. Bye guys.